उड़ चलेगा जग से नाता सदा सदा सो जाएगा एक दिन ऐसा आएगा एक दिन ऐसा.
My name is Jenifer Basdeo. I have been married for the past 26 years. And like any other couple, we were happy and just brimming with everything in life that has to offer. Looking forward for our children to have our own home, to travel, and we did travel. We did get our own home by the grace of God. One thing did not come true for us was children, and we just decided to live and enjoy life. My husband, he works at Eric Williams Medical Science Complex. I myself had a little job transporting children. And all that time we were happy, just going about our business, normal. And we did not know the dark cloud that was looming over us. I had a dizziness in my eyes. That was the very first symptom that I let lingered on for more than a year. More than a year. So people, please, anything that is bothering your body and you are not comfortable with, please see a doctor. Please. Because I could have lost my life because I did not see a doctor on time. I was thinking it's menopause because somebody close to me was going through menopause and had the same signs. So I just take it for granted.
Jen is my wife, and she started to get a migraine headache. She keep complaining and complaining that she head is hurting she. I, in my own way, I feel was, the age she is, maybe I don't have the experience for her, so I think was maybe menopause.
After a year, it became really, really bad. And still I did not seek a doctor's care. I did not. I just keep saying it's menopause. After about 2 years, my tongue get numb, and I didn't know my tongue get numb. Again, I did not see a doctor. I get up one morning and I thought, but like I drink hot tea and it's calmed my tongue. And I still did not take it on. Because I never had a numb tongue before, so I don't know what it feel like. It just feel like hot, something hot scald your tongue. I was getting ready to go to a funeral one day. And while making up my face, I started to feel a difference to the touch, just to the touch. And I started being more aware of my face now and touching. Just like how you do a breast examination when you're feeling for lumps or anything. I started to feel my face. And cut me, you wouldn't get no blood. And my body just run cold when I feel that feeling. And then I remember the tongue. And you wouldn't believe, I take a toothpick now and I say, well, I don't know if the tongue is feeling like the face. So I started to touch the tongue at different parts to see what I will get, if I will get feeling or not, like my face. Certain part of the face was numb. And it did happen. When that happened, I get cold again because I thought I was having a stroke. So later that evening when my husband come home, I put him to sit down and I said, listen, I'm not feeling well. I'm feeling a numbness and I need to see a doctor right now. Poor fella, he sit down and he say, which doctor are you going to go by at this hour? Where are you going to go? I say, I don't care, I just want to go by a doctor. He said, all right, let's go by the local doctor over the road. And we did go. And this doctor, he just looked at me, hear my story, and he said, you seem like you have an infection in your ear. And he gave me medication for that. And that was that.
I feel to take it a little further down. So I say I will go to a specialist. So I choose Dr. Trinidad, which is Sejime in San Fernando.
As soon as I told him what was my problem, he already knew. He already knew. He said acoustic neuroma, that's what you have. And he rocked back in his chair. And then he started to do the test now to make sure, he swing the chair left, right, he did the eye test. No feelings in the eyeball that I didn't know. I didn't know. He passed a piece of cotton in my eyes and my eyes did not wink. Did not wink. And he said, the only how you could know what's going on, you have to do a CT scan. I said, Doc, can I do it right now? He said, yes, we have the facilities. I said, okay, I want to do it right now. He said, well, we could go at Mount Up and do it. I said, no, Mount Up is too far. I want to do it right now. Right now. I went in and did the CT scan. And he said, don't worry, we've seen something here, but it's not big. It's small. He said, but I would advise you to go and see if you get a bigger machine. A bigger machine that this machine we have here will only give you so much slices. And if you want to go in depth, you have to go somewhere else.
Use the dye and they did the CT scan. They saw this little dot, which is a couple centimeter in my wife Jenny's head.
But he gave me consolation that whatever it was not big. That still didn't make me happy. That wasn't something to jump for joy. I don't know, it was something I'm now taking in.
It was so big, they said that how they have to join us to the clinic, the neurosurgeon clinic.
When we come home, I don't know, I zone out. I went in a different zone. I couldn't talk to nobody because I was worried. And I alone know what I was going through. I was in the house for days. I would come out early in the morning when nobody's there to water my plants, hoping I ain't see nobody. But sometimes I will see somebody. And that early, and I couldn't talk. I couldn't even say good morning. As a watchman say good morning, I started crying. They say, girl, you do nothing yet. You don't know what's going on. What you crying for? Like something small. I said, just the idea that you have something in your head and you don't know. Your head is the engine of your body. If something is wrong, totally wrong there's no more you. There's no more you. And when they say, go and set the date to do MRI, I had to do an MRI, Mount Hope. I didn't know how I was going to handle it because I'm claustrophobic. And to get into that machine was another problem. Another problem. I used to cry just thinking about that. Vern will go to the pharmacy so regular, almost every day for that week. What you have for my wife, she can't breathe. Family come to visit. I didn't even want people come to visit me because I couldn't take on talking to nobody. It was just tears. Although you don't know, it was just tears. So everybody always see what I gone through. Please, see a doctor. I waited too long, almost a year and a half to see about myself. I didn't have to wait so long. If I did go to the doctor in the beginning, it might have been better for me now. So when the day came for that MRI, Lord have mercy, I had to bite the bullet and do it. I didn't want to do it, but I know it was important.
They did the MRI and they did it with contrast the dye. and they saw how big it was. So they do all the paperwork right away because they see it is urgently. And they know the size of it. And I got a date with the neurosurgeon, went through the result with the CT scan, the MRI. He said that it is dangerous and she have to do surgery right away.
He said, "Miss, you have to do surgery. And if you don't do surgery," he said, "you will die. You just have 5 years with this. You have to do the surgery if you want to get better." And my husband break down.
I could have fainted away to tell us that, if we don't do it right away or it is so big that she's going to die. I had to hold up my wife.
I come home again, more tears again. I can't eat. You can't eat. You're praying like crazy now, eh? Because you don't know what is happening to you. You never believe this could happen to you. This kind of thing does always happen to other people. It don't happen to you. Because you live a good life, you go to church, you're kind to other people, you're always giving, you're always helping. So we're not looking out. As a matter of fact, nobody does look out for this kind of news, this kind of sickness. Nobody does look out for it. But we know now sickness is for everybody. So I come home crying again, getting up early again, watering my plants, hoping not to see nobody again still. Inside the house, when my husband leave in the morning and that close, you see me again. Cannot handle seeing nobody. My mother had prayers, and nobody didn't know what I was going through because we didn't say. And then now find out what happened. And my husband alone went to the prayers, and everybody find it strange how I didn't come. But it's one reason I couldn't face nobody, because I know the tears when I start. Once I see my mother, I know I just had to see she, and I would have break down. I know that. So I didn't go.
From there we took it very seriously. And then he put us directly to the clinic to see the specialist, Dr. Ramnarayan.
When I went by Dr. Ramnarayan now, he snapped his finger and I did not hear it. He didn't use no machine, he didn't use nothing. He just snapped his finger. And I couldn't believe in something so simple to check your hearing, a tick of the finger. And he was telling me, you know something, you might lose your hearing, And in my mind, I was like, no problem. That is a small sacrifice of my life. That's a very small sacrifice. So to this day, I never cry for my hearing. Never. I never cry. I had another ear, I could hear perfectly well. So I didn't miss it. I hear normal like if I have two ears. And he said, here what, we're going to give you another year to do another MRI, because we can't tell. We can't tell if it's slow growing or fast growing.
He gave us options. We could go away and do the gamma knife. He said it still have time before we do the surgery. When we went away, it was too big to do the gamma knife. It's a tumor. We call it acoustic aroma, but it's dangerous. And where it is placed in Jenny is on the right side, on the eye, pressing on the eye and the ear. It is too big to do it. We came back down.
When I went back now to do the second MRI at Mount Hope, from the time he watched the paper when we go on, he said, surgery. He said, this thing grew. It grew from a 10 cents to 25 cents.
It overgrown, pressing on her eyes and her ear, which it could have burst on her head. But we have to do the surgery.
I said, Doc, but what will happen after the surgery? How will I be? You say your hearing could go, your face would droop, and your mouth could be twisted. he said that is the chance he will take when you do that surgery. It's up to me. He says up to you. But you're already here. You only have 5 years. You already here, you have 5 years. People, don't be afraid, go. The doctors may be harsh, but they have to be. They have to be to let you know how important it is for you to see about yourself right now. No more time to waste. You have to see about yourself right now.
So we had the next appointment again with Dr. Ramnarayan, and we let him know that we're ready for the surgery.
He said it will be November, and he only does surgery on a Tuesday. I said, in my mind, I said, Lord, November? I hope it's not for my birthday.
And when he tell us that, he gave us all the paperwork to do the blood work, to do anesthetic, to do the ECG, to do all the tests to make sure that she body is fit to do the surgery.
When we went in, he said, so you know when is he date for the surgery? So we said, no, they ain't set it as yet. He said the surgery is going to be on the 8th. Well, boy, we get cold.
We say, is she birthday? I say she will get her gift. And she say she's ready to do the surgery. So while Jenny was there in the ward, all these things was prepping.
I had to ask God to guide them, guide the doctors and the staff and everybody. Bless their hands, be with me, calm me. Bless my family, give them the strength and the courage to deal. I mean, I doing the surgery, but I will be asleep. I don't even know if I will get up after the surgery. So himself, I should die, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I used to pray and ask God to give them the strength and the courage to go through this. To me, it was hard for me thinking about them. The situation they will be in. I mean, they're not doing the surgery. But the grief inside of them and the feeling towards me, they don't know if the niece will get up. They don't know if the daughter will get up. They don't know if the sister will get up. They just didn't know it was a chance. It was a 50-50 chance. And I decided to take it instead of 5 years. I buy the bullet and take it instead of the 5 years. I didn't want that 5 years. I wanted 5 more years. I wanted that and more. I wanted that.
That morning, Jen was ready for the surgery. I went in the ward.
I get up normal. I was in tears. But I didn't want to cry too much because I didn't want my pressure to raise. If my pressure raised, I can't do the surgery. So I was just trying to hold back, saying my prayers. And my husband was riding. About 7:20, they came for me.
The patient escorts and all the theater attendant and everybody came. And we wheeled her into the room close to the theater. And then they leave me and Jen will give us time to talk. Was she birthday and today's the day it reached for she to do the surgery. And you know, nice things going through my mind that it's 26 years of marriage. All that was going through my mind. You don't know what will be the outcome of the surgery. Because they tell me it was a 50-50 chance. But I know she's strong. I know she's strong because she's my wife. She's spiritually and she's loving. Yeah. And I know if she didn't do that surgery, she would have died. So I didn't want that.
I don't know how I was going to be after that. I was worried about my mouth. I said, Lord, this is what people are going to see first when they look at me. I said, please, do let nothing happen to my face. This is what I have to talk to people with when they see me. This is what they're going to see first. Make my face well. Make my mouth well. Don't let my face droop. No woman wants that.
But I had support of my mother-in-law, my mother, my father, my sister-in-law, or my friends, all who we are touched by. And I know they were saying our prayers, especially my mother-in-law. She was deep down in prayers. Everybody was there, friends, co-workers, everybody who had known, or everybody who had heard that she's going to do this surgery. And anything at that moment to comfort me, I would be happy, feel happy.
The doctor come and see me, say, all right? Say, yeah, good. This time they separate us now. I inside and he outside. But he could still see me, so he always come in and wandering and he waving. And I just want to see him standing there by the door. I was like, in my mind, why are you moving? Stand up right there, let me see you. Then they come to wheel me now, and he run inside and he take a little kiss and he gone back.
I make up my mind. I know she will go through this because she tell me, and she smiled. We hug, kiss each other. It was her birthday, and she said, "Babe, I'll see you in a couple of hours. I'll be back."
I hear the phone ring, and it was near to me, so I get up and I answer it. When I answer it, I hear Vernon's voice. He said, "Mom, they're wheeling in Jenny now." I say, all right. Well, there is where I just start to say my prayers. For God to intervene. Let him come and bless she to purify she and put his guiding hands over she to do that operation and give she the strength and the courage. Let everything be successful. Well, I remain there. I will whole day. I keep saying my prayers.
At that point, I realized what life is. It's very short. The person who you see, you love, you live with, appreciate, it have ups and downs. You might be able to see that person again. But in your mind, you say, God, you know best. You know best. She have to do it. And I want her to be back in my life for the rest of my life. And then she was into the theater.
I was a little bit scared, but for some reason, all the fear gone from my body. I wasn't trembling, I wasn't nervous, I was so good. I just had a peace over my whole body. As they lift me, it was very fast. They didn't have me inside there long. As they wheeled me in the surgery, they just talk a little bit, and they say, okay, Miss Basdeo, we're going to move you from this bed. They just moved me over, and not too long after, they just put me to sleep. They didn't even tell me that was coming. They didn't tell me. You know, normally in movies you see check 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They didn't have that.
Later on I see my sister-in-law come. She said, well, Jenny tell me to do this. Was she birthday? Jenny buy ice cream, stuck it up in the fridge. She tell me nothing. She tell Deborah make pullover and they have cake and all this kind of thing. And they celebrating. Come now, we pray. And they come. Sammy come. But Sammy sit down right here, so. And we start to say we prayers, start to chant.
The surgery is like about 7 in the morning to about 8 in the night. Dr. Ramnarayan, he came out. He shook my hand and he said, Mr. Basdeo, your wife, the surgery was very successful. But I will not leave yet. We have to bring her out to recovery, and I'll make sure that she recovers before I leave. But she's doing well. So he gave me more confidence that me and my sister-in-law and her husband, we feel so happy.
I remember waking up outside, wherever they had a pass to carry me back to the ward. I could remember to this moment that I had a different voice. I don't know who was talking through me. I had a voice like a warrior. Nobody would believe that. That voice, I don't know, was so strong. That is not my voice. I was just telling Vern, boy, stop that crying. What are you doing? Stop that crying. And the doctor was just talking. I remember him smiling. He said, what you want this man to do? What you want him to do? I said, I want him to stop working so hard.
While she was recovering, I was in the hospital getting her breakfast very early morning before anybody come to give her the breakfast. Get her porridge and feed her whatever she need and make sure everything okay. And she did so well that when Dr. Ramaran came,
Say, you ready to go home? And Vern was like, yes, doc, you want to go home? He said, that is what I like to hear, man. All right, time to go.
I went and tell my boss, I want a month off. I need a month off. I need to spend some time with my wife. Said I don't have no problem with that. And I took her in my car. I drive her straight home. I saw my mom and my mother-in-law was rocking. I come and park up the car. They say, where Jenny?
And she in the car and we don't know nothing. So then I hear the mother saying, look Jenny, look she come. And I come, she in the back seat, jack up. So she sit down and he come and he help she. He carry she inside.
By the grace of God and the support of everybody, I passed through it. I do my prayers, I satisfy myself. I wanted to tell God thanks so much. And I promised myself I have to do a 1-year prayer to celebrate. Celebration of life.
गिरदी करो परदेश जी गिरदी करो परदेश जी मेरे काटो सकल गणेश जी मेरे काटो सकल गणेश जी तेरी जय 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 ओ गणेश जी तेरी जय 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 ओ गणेश रे जय देवी महाकाली रे आदिशक्ति माँ जग की जननी रणचंडी महाकाली रे आदिशक्ति माँ जग की जननी रणचंडी महाकाली रे आदिशक्ति माँ जग की जननी रणचंडी महाकाली रे जय देवी महाकाली रे जय देवी महाकाली रे सारी राम कथा का सार तुम्हारी आंखों में सारी राम कथा का सार तुम्हारी आंखों में दुनिया भर की भक्ति का है ओ दुनिया भर की भक्ति का है बंदा तुम्हारी आंखों में हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरिओम 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 हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरिओम हरि केशव
प्रेम से बोलो भगवान श्री रामचंद्र की जय. All right, so to each and every one of you all, everybody, Jai Sitaram. Let me extend a very warm and also a very cordial welcome to each and every one of you all to this home and today to this offering of this puja, prayer and worship. Of course, this has all been arranged to give thanks to Bhagwan for a number of different reasons. First and foremost, our dear sister is celebrating her birthday. And on behalf of all of us, we want to wish you a very, very happy birthday, and may Bhagavan richly bless you with everything that you need to make your life comfortable and happy. Of course, 1 year ago, our dear sister underwent a very, very serious operation. And by God's grace and blessings, she has come out of it. You're on your way to recovery. And we must extend our heartfelt thanks and appreciation to everybody who have assisted us in preparing everything so very nice to give us this wonderful, wonderful opportunity to come together, to sit together, and to offer prayers and worship to Bhagwan. We are now ready to begin our pujan, and the first thing we're going to do, we're going to say a prayer as we ask Prabhu to bless the seat upon which you all are going to sit in order to perform this puja prayer. All right, take some rice in your hand, give a half. So now, dear devotees, remember, whenever we come in front of God to pray like this, we don't come empty-handed. How do we come? We come with some rice in our hand. And now, why do we come with rice? Well, we come with rice because rice is food. And when we eat food, food gives us energy and strength. And so today, as we stand here in front of the Bedi to do this puja, we say, Prabhuji, as we stand here, you already know everything about us. What strength we have, what knowledge we have, what ability we have. And at the same time also, you know what we will need and what we will require in order for us to do this, our puja, our prayer in the proper and the correct way. And when we do whatever we have to do in the proper and the correct way, we know that the fruits and the results and the benefits of it will also be proper and correct for us all. So holding that rice in your hand, you all take the rice, sprinkle it upon the Bedi bowl, and then sit down. Everybody, I want you all to chant this mantra together with me. We're going to ask Bhagwan to bless our shrotas. Om Bharbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Come. Om, stay one place. Om Bharbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. So we honor the devotees with the essence, we honor them with the chandan, and according to the instruction of the Shastras, our next offering is going to be rice. So we're going to take some like this and in front of your hand offer so. Why do we offer rice? Remember, rice is food. And when we eat food, food gives us energy and strength. When we offer this rice in the puja, what is our prayer? Our prayer is that, Prabhu, just as our rice is food, and when we eat food, food gives us energy and strength, so too today, Prabhu, I offer this rice to you. Please give me energy, give me strength. Make my heart, make my mind, my intellect white and clean and pure, just like the rice that I'm offering to you. Devotees, we're going to offer the flags. Remember, a flag is a symbol of identity. A flag is a symbol of success and victory. And who flies a flag in this world? A successful person. So today, by God's grace and blessings, we are all successful in the performance of our puja prayer up to this point. Now we offer the flags with a prayer request, and that is that, hey Bhagwan, may you bless these flags, that when we install them here on the Bedi and also in front of our home, that it must be as though you are standing there in that flag to bring the blessings of victory and success, peace and prosperity, progress and happiness to each and every one of us all. Om Aganenaya Supatharaye Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yuyo Dasma Juhurana Meno Bhuishtante Nuknavidema. Touch it on the Bedi. Touch it back to your forehead. Twirl it. Bring it in the middle and twirl about it together. Say after me, say Om Shri Krishna Arpan. All right, we're going to install these flags on the Bedi. And now we are offering the flags with a prayer. With a prayer that, hey Prabhu, just as how the flag symbolizes success and victory, so to Prabhuji, we offer to you this flag with a prayer request that may you bless us all with success and victory, peace and prosperity, progress and happiness to us all. Right, so now this concludes this part of our puja prayer. And so we are now going to prepare for Hawan. So first we're going to chant our Guru Mantra 3 times, everybody, and then we're going to invoke now Agni Devta in our puja prayer. First of all, everybody, we do pranam to Agni Devta. Bow to the fire. Om Agni Mile Purohitam Yagyasya Deva Martvajam Hotaram Ratna Ghata Mama. You all can have your seat. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you.
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
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 जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ,
जय जय अम्बे भवानी, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे भवानी
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my darling. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my darling. Happy birthday to you. बेकरार हो के दामन थाम लूं मैं किसका, क्या मिसाल दूं मैं तेरी, नाम happy birthday to you.
First, I want to thank the Lord for bringing me through this really tough time that me and my husband went through. And secondly, my mother for her unceasing prayers before and after. I mean, we didn't understand it at that time. We know we was vexed what she does every morning. But she knew what it was about. And lots of people was around me, even if it's a phone call self. And my friend Hillary here, this lady in pink, when I had to go to the temple to do what I had to do, my sacrifices, before the prayers, she was the one picking me up and carrying me. And both of us alone will sit. She was the pundit. And she would make that sacrifice for me. I ain't talking about every other day, every day. For a while we went, and we do whatever you say to do. We do, for a long while. Hillary, I want to say thank you. I didn't forget. I appreciate all that. I appreciate all that.
Baba, there's a saying, what goes around comes around. And I was doing job at the Penal Hindu Temple. And this is the person for 18 Wednesdays stood with me there every single Wednesday. And the last Wednesday we performed, which was last week Wednesday, this cloud under the pipal tree. And every Wednesday, Baba, it would be the same. And Jen sat there and she's watching that sky and she said, oh my God, Hillary, in her mind, we are not going to finish this. But when I watched up before I left home, I knew that when I finished, then that rain will come. And so said, so done. As we completed everything, the rain came down. And she stood with me for 18 Wednesdays. So what goes around comes around. I was with her when her time, and when it's my time, she came back to me. Thanks a lot, Jen.
Thank you, Mommy, for all the sacrifice you make.
Yes, yes. And thank God for giving the strength and the courage and the good mind, the faith to perform. Thanks so much.
And my friend Goy here, she always stepping in to see how you're doing. And lending a hand where it's necessary. I wouldn't say what. Keg here, she always how you're going. How you're going. It don't matter. And this lady here, she just didn't see me for a while. And she just called to see how you're going. She did not do surgery or nothing like that. You just missed me on the road. And her son he is one of the first children I carried to school. And he's one child never forget me. Never forget. Gail came and she just pulled up at her car one Sunday and as I opened the door, she said, Jen, I pray in church for you today. As simple as that. I pray in church for you today, and she gave me a hug. And my sister take 1 week. Her husband allowed she to come here to spend 1 week after the surgery. And her duty was just to cook for me. Just to see me eat properly. And my uncle here, he was sick, his wife was sick. And the day they come to see me, I rolling on the bed with pain and I didn't know what to do. Everybody just there don't know what to do. And his wife carry him in the drugstore to get something. She know what to get to ease me up. So everybody had a part to play. Everybody who come to support and call, I didn't forget. I didn't forget. Everybody come so far to lend the support, and I appreciate that. And my husband, always there.
Pillar of support.
Always there. Always there. Although I was giving trouble, I was giving trouble, but I just want to tell you one experience. One that I was eating and trying to put the spoon in my mouth, the food keep falling out. But I wasn't worried I had to eat. And I was just there and I tried the food falling out. I can't even put the meat in my mouth. And this man here just take away the plate from me. And he started feeding me with his hands.
You're so nice.
I just want to tell everybody again, thanks for coming, thanks for listening. All of we have meals prepared. Don't leave without partaking, please. And thank you very much for this opportunity, for saying all these things.
I would like to say thanks to everybody who helped us and did all the best they could have done for us within this 1 year until she continue life from now.
And thanks again.
It's lunchtime now.
So,
Past lunch.
yeah. So we won't keep
So
all
if
it back
everybody put a
again.
hand, we will get it done quick.
Enjoy. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
जेब है खाली पास नहीं है कुछ तुझे क्या चढ़ाऊं भूखा हूँ खुद ही मैं तो मैया मेरी तुझे
One day that she was home and I had everything to call her and I was so scared to call because I want to see her but I scared to see her and so much of feelings. And then I call on Messenger on video so I could see her and Uncle Vern was so happy. And when I see her sitting up and she was eating. I couldn't talk to her though, but I could just see that she was eating. I feel like our weight lift off because I was so happy.
We have a new life to start again, and it should be better than the first half because we know what could happen. So we're supposed to hold on to each other more tight now. More tight, just thinking about what could have been lost. What could have been lost and how different your life could have been today. And everybody who know me. But you would have been the one affected the most. So we had to say thank God, and that is why we give thanks. That's why we give thanks to God. We can't forget that. We cannot forget that. And I think we will be giving thanks for the rest of our life. The rest of our life. Prayers is never too much. It's never too much. So prayers always go hand in hand with whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing, it always makes it easier. It makes it easier. And once you go with a pure mind and believe, things will fall into place. You just have to pray and God will do the rest. As they say, make one step to Him and He will make 10 to you.
Correct.
Just give a start and believe. I'll tell anybody, just believe. Whatever situation you're going through, just believe. Believe. Things will be okay. Everything is God's will. If I had to die, I would have died. But God says, not your time yet. You have to go back. For some reason. And I am grateful for that. Second journey has just begun. And I hope we won't disappoint God in no way. To always do the right thing. And see people as people. Anybody. High or low. But I'm happy I'm married to this man because he take care. He really, really take care. He really, really take care, and he's simple. He's a simple man. Yeah, and whatever little disability I have right now is no problem to him. So if you don't have the love for that person, it wouldn't work out good. You had to have that love to accept. And I thank you so much
No problem.
for accepting me the way I am. So I'm just taking it one day at a time and making the best of it. It's not a worry to me. I am just moving one day at a time. And I have the support of my husband, and that is all I need right now. 24/7, he's there. He's there. And I want God to keep on blessing him with good health and good strength, and always being happy and progress in life.
Thank you, babe.
That's all he needs. He need God blessing.
खोल के आंखें देख तो मैया कैसा हाल है मेरा। तरस रहा है गोद को तेरी मैया, बालक तेरा ममता जता दे एक बार माँ, आजा आंचल में ले ले एक बार माँ, तुझको पुकारे तेरा लाल। तेरे सिवा माँ दर्द ये बालक तेरा किससे कहेगा। तू ही अगर ठुकरा देगी मैया, फिर कौन सुनेगा। जाऊँ तो जाऊँ किस द्वार माँ, आजा आंचल में